Good day, dear students. This will be our first lesson in the second quarter, entitled Techniques and Performance Practices in Their Locality. Let us start. First, let us define skill. Skill is the ability to do something well that comes from knowledge, practice, and aptitude. It is acquired through training and/or experience. Secondly, let us define technique. Technique is a way of carrying out a particular task, especially the execution or performance of an artistic work or a scientific procedure. Another important term that we'll be encountering throughout our discussion is the action of making or manufacturing from components or raw materials, or the process of being so manufactured, and that is what we call production. The first technique that we will be discussing is collage. Collage is from the French word coller, C-O-L-L-E-R, which means to glue or to stick together. It is made by adhering flat elements such as newspapers or magazine cutouts, printed text, illustrations, photographs, cloth, string, and many others. It is sometimes called as relief sculpture. Most probably, you already made a collage, you helped in making a collage, or you are asked to do a collage. So, the first technique in art production is actually one of the most familiar technique in doing art. These are examples of collage. These are cut out pictures that is being formed into heart shape and butterfly shape. These are examples of collage. Second is what we call graffiti. Graffiti is derived from the Italian word graffio, G-R-A-F-F-I-O, which means scratch. It is usually illegal, involving unauthorized markings on public space by an individual or group. Graffiti refers to writings or drawings that have been scribbled, scratched, or painted illicitly on wall or other surface, often in public space. Graffiti range from simple written words to elaborate wall paintings. It includes stylistic symbol or spray painted on a wall in a public space, as what you can see in the picture. No matter how rich or poor a city is, there is often some trace of graffiti somewhere. Next is digital arts. Digital arts is an artistic work or practice that uses digital technology as an essential part of the creative or the creation or presentation process. Digital arts is placed under the larger umbrella term new media art. Moreover, digital art is an artistic composition that relies heavily on the use of technology in its creation. It's been around since 1970s and is used mainly for advertising or visual effects for film. This picture is an example of an output made by digital art. Next is mixed media. In visual art, it refers to artwork in the making of which more than one medium has been employed. It refers to a work of visual art that combines various traditional distinct visual art media. For example, work on canvas that combines paint, ink, and collage. So that is what is called mixed media. Many artists choose to work with mixed media because it allows them to break the boundaries between the different art forms and give a whole new dimension in their creativity. Images in the slide presentation are examples of mixed media because it combined collage, ink, and drawing. Next is decollage. It is the opposite of collage. And decollage comes from the French word that literally means take off, or to become unglued, or to become unstuck. As what I have said earlier, decollage is the opposite of collage because instead of an image is being built of all or parts of existing image, it is created by cutting or treating away or otherwise removing pieces of an original image. The pictures in the slide presentation are examples of decollage. The next technique is printmaking. Printmaking is a process of making artworks by painting, normally in the paper. Prints are created by transforming ink from a matrix or through a prepared screen to a sheet of paper or other material. It is also called as reproductive print. Common type of matrices includes metal plate such as copper and zinc, or polymer plate, stone, aluminum, or wood. The example in the image is made out of wood. The artist drew the pattern of the bicycle and then carved that to make a printmaker. The next technique is what we call frottage. Unknowingly, this technique is a technique you already done during your elementary days because it is a technique of rubbing with crayon on a piece of paper which had been placed over an object or image. It is also called as automatic method of creative production, and it is developed by Max Ernst, M-A-X-E-R-N-S-T. And it came from the French word which means rub. These are examples of frottage. Next is Decalcomania, short for decal. It is a process of applying gouache. Gouache is a technique in painting that uses opaque watercolor to a paper or glass, then transferring a reversal of that image into canvas or other flat materials. Images shown above are examples of Decalcomania. Next is the art of decorating an object by gluing colored paper cutouts onto its combination with special paint effects. It is done by adhering cutout of paper and then coating this with one or more coats or transparent coating of varnish. That is decoupage. The process of doing decoupage is done by cutting out image, just like the example in the left side, cutouts of flower and then gluing that on bottles. And on the right side is the material used is the stone. Finally, the last technique in our module is land arts. Earthworks or earth arts is an art movement in which landscape and the work of art are inextricably linked. It is also an art form that created in nature using natural materials and water. It is an art movement that emerged in the 1960s and 1970s. That is land arts. Correct. An example of artist who is doing land arts is the Filipino pride from Dubai. He is Nathaniel Alapide. Nathaniel Alapide is a Filipino sand artist in Dubai that create artwork in the beaches of Dubai. His most recent work is a collaboration with a brand in Dubai which asked him to spread the message to stay at home. He claimed himself as self-taught. Again, this is Sir Carl Nico G. de la Cruz, your Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Region's teacher. I hope that you are doing well and stay safe, everyone. See you soon, my dear students. God bless you all and be a blessing to others. Thank you.